Hey, what's up guys, Trucker 1996 here, and today I'm going to be showing you some tips how to save your battery on any of your Apple devices. This could work from iPod Nanos to iPod Touches to iPhones to iPads. So let's get started. My iPod. So now we'll go to, the first tip is, obviously that's the home screen. You go to settings. You go down to brightness. That's where I usually keep it, but you can even do it lower, like somewhere like around there. I leave auto brightness off. It kind of helps because if you turn it on, sometimes it brightens up the screen, so just leave that off. Another thing to do is turn Wi-Fi off. Just select the Wi-Fi, you turn it off. Or you can put airplane mode on too, but I don't usually do that. Just leave the Wi-Fi off. Another thing is, if you do this, here we'll go back to the home screen here. If you double click this home button, I think it's like 3 times, it'll show you all these apps. You should just close these out. This will save you a lot of battery. And I don't know, I mean, it might be surprising to you, but it could save you about at least maybe 3 to 4 minutes of battery. For the sake of this video, I'm just gonna turn the Wi-Fi back on because I gotta do an update later, and I don't feel like turning it on. For the sake of the video, I'll turn this up so we can see it. There's another thing that might be good. Make sure your Bluetooth is off, because if it's on, it just keeps searching and searching until it finds one, so just leave that off. And for auto lock, you can put it on 1 minute, it will auto lock, but I just leave it. I like to lock it when I want to lock it, because, I don't leave it on standby too much. Let's see, there was one other thing. If, say I don't know, in, if you have these notifications, now I don't know if these use, battery or not, but sometimes it's good to close them out. You just hit clear and it'll clear them out. That might save you some battery because it doesn't have all that information loaded. Make sure you're not, like I said, don't run any programs in the background. That kind of helps. If you can, make sure you lock your device, or even you can even turn it off to save some battery. If you're very crucial, and you only have a little bit of battery, 20% battery, you can turn it off or leave it locked for a while. There was another thing too. Make sure you don't have any web browsers open. Even though you close it down here, it might still be open. Settings is still open. I can turn that off. See, now if you have an internet thing browsing, even though you're not in it, it's still using information. So what you do is you just close it out. That could help you with a lot of memory. And then make sure you close it out, especially if you have an iPhone and you're limited with data. That could help too, so then you don't use all your data within a few minutes. Another thing to do is if there's music on, we'll just say music was playing or something. I know I do this sometimes. I usually go in here and look for songs. I'll go this to then to that, and click on that. But another good feature is to save your battery. You go to the lock screen, and I can hit play, and then that will do that. Or if another thing is you don't like that feature, or it doesn't work, or your home button is somehow broken, you can also do this. Play choice playlist.
Playing songs by the Blueskins.
Well, that's not what I wanted, but okay. You could do that too. Then if you want to, pause music. and that pauses your music if you don't like this and you like to talk to it. But that features will be in the next video. I'll probably make that literally right after this. So that was a few battery tips. Another good thing to do is make sure you test your battery like I think it's every year you could do it. You can test your battery and make sure it's fully working. Don't charge it when it's like up to this, like up to like that point there. Make sure it's pretty dead, like down to like 20 or even 3%. Then plug it in. Because if you plug it in, it's like 50%. And I know I used to do this with my old phone. The battery actually weakens and you get less battery time. So if you charge it when the battery is fully dead, you'll get the full charge out of it. Or another way to do it, if you have something like this and you know how to take them apart and change the batteries and stuff, you can buy a spare battery for this, put it in the refrigerator for like a day or so, and then take it out. It actually helps the battery. You could check out other videos on that. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do this with these types of phones, but it does help. It actually fixed my old battery that wasn't working very well. It actually really fixed it. So you guys can try that. So those are some tips that you can try. If you have any questions on any other tips that I might not have mentioned, or you want me to make a different, more videos on iPad, I could even do an iPad review if you guys want me to, because I only had the iPad 1, but I could still do a review if you guys want. If you guys are looking to get that. So this is Trekker 1996, and I'll see you in the next video.